Wednesday morning. It's first official day. I said Wednesday. It's actually Thursday, folks. This is Thursday. We are entering an hour before the opening salvo, 2 hours before the opening salvo. Thank you, Tom.
So here they are setting up for the concert this morning, and I'm thinking Third Eye Blind will be the first band up. Can't wait.
Let's head over to our booth that was lovingly crafted and prepared by the Dice Tower crew just mostly yesterday. Yeah, let's say.
The balloon sculpture is sponsored again this year, though, by Leader Games. Ahoy, baby! Look at that giant caterpillar. I think that's what's attacking the boat.
Welcome to the Dice Tower, folks. You want free games? Yes, you do. Bada bang bang bang.
This is the vendor hall over here on the left, which we'll be going into here shortly. But here on the right-hand side are the exhibit rooms that people can buy. So this is a rent out, obviously not buy. Ivy Studio doesn't own this permanently here, but look at that. That's coming together.
We're going to be taking off the tablecloths, and we've got all our promos right over here. We've got our dice tower, our large dice tower that's going to be used for prizes for people that come.
How late were you up last night working on this thing?
I kicked us out at 10. So
okay.
That was when we left.
And how early did you come in to start working on it again?
7:30.
Jeez.
There's still more work to do at the booth too, but we're getting there.
Getting there. You guys always do top tier production as well in your convention work, but wow.
We're doing our best.
And try to roll a certain configuration of dice. We have a TV sign that will be turned on soon. Here we've got our all-play table that we're going to be using to play the games with the publishers that we are working with.
Kingdom Death has a display, probably some new stuff, Gen Con exclusive reveals and restoration games with their Giga Mothra and Iguana Godon, Grogu, Turtles. These are impressive. Is this an actual stuffed owl bear, or is this a model that you made?
So this is a creature for our own setting, for our company Griffin Road Games. It's a Briar Griffin. They're basically small griffins, any size from a mouse size up to a cat size.
And this is like life-size model.
Yep, yep, this life-size model. You can see this at our booth. It's going to be on top of a life-size dragon skull. So this is actually a little bit of a horn right here for it. So it'll go up on the side of it.
Golly.
$28.56.
$28.56. I'm gonna come take a look at the dragon that this horn belongs to. Here at the Pandasaurus booth, there's plenty of things that they've been advertising, but this is one I'm not familiar with, Hacienda. This kind of looks like a Z game right there, but I want to check that out. I like a nice surprise reveal at the convention itself.
All right, folks, here is the table, the Lord of the Rings Confrontation, the deluxe table. What is inside?
All right, that is pretty cool.
Then the drawers.
Complimentary bubble wrap.
We've got Ares with some very large, tall signs over there, some cool stuff. Ares carries a lot of war game type things, as you can see, but also they're known for, Mega Empires over there, Altay, and of course the whole War of the Middle Rings Earth thing over there. We've got Madara with a nice display over here, big old stacks of big old games. The Cosmere collection and Super Boss Monster and Mistborn over here at the Brotherwise booth. Oh, Adulthood. Oh, we never saw this one come through the office, and now it's already got an expansion. Pets. Everybody likes dogs and stuff. Cats, the jury's still out on those.
There's a lot of fierce stuff here, but look at the cutest guard you'll ever see from Humblewood.
Floodgate games showing off Squirrel Away. This looks very cute and everything. Of course, Blitzkrieg and Caesar over here as well. Big fans of that. And they are running demos of a new game in this line from co-designed by Paulo Mori and David Thompson called Flintlock. And so I need to find where they're demoing that because I want to learn a little bit more about it.
Some people thought it didn't exist. Some people thought that it was only a fever dream. Well, I'm here to tell you now, I have proof. It exists. It is a fever dream, but it exists.
You see the giant smirk and balloon in the air? That means you're at Smirk and Daggers. What is this? This is new. Dude, what is it? Boop stuff. Kitten Caboodles. That looks adorable. This game is killer, and the version based on The Thing, this game is chiller. Frozen horror.
Hey, look at that. It's Riftbound, the League of Legends trading card game that I had, I think, not heard of. And it looks pretty good. I've kind of been on a trading card game kick a little bit lately. Looking really cool. And then we got boosters and booster boxes and reveals up at the top coming later in the week. Very intrigued about this.
So here at the Keymaster booth, one of my most anticipated, have the new Parks game. So this is a reworking which includes some of the best hits from the expansions of the original parks. Yeah, that'll be going home with me.
All right, we are unboxing what I'm going to say is the only edition, the only copy of Hanami in the entire planet. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to say it because it sounds much more dramatic. But this is a re-theme of Samurai from Reiner Knizia. Devin is over here frantically punching pieces, and they're going to be setting up demos to be playing it. But I just wanted to be here for this auspicious moment in history. Look at how beautiful that is.
So here we've got one of the biggest and one of the most gorgeous signs you're going to see at Gen Con this year. If you're looking for good artwork and if you're looking for good games, come check out Keymaster.
I don't want to say this is my favorite tradition of Gen Con, but Bruce is such a good dude. Let's do a quick flyby here.
Oh, it's Bruce. Okay, well, somehow Bruce gets to be the lucky first person to get 12 Rivers, and you can see they've got some pretty good stock, but I have a feeling if I come back in about an hour, maybe not.
So figured out that the Kitten Caboodles here are packs of customized or more decorated cats that you can pick up for your copies of Boop. So you can get Peanut and Nugget, you can get Noodle and Wiggle, you can get Bert and Marnie. Look at Bert. Look at him. He's the way I feel.
So whoever put these logos on this road box doesn't realize that the FFG logo is wrong. Baby, you gotta rotate that a little bit. That's not quite right. The rest of them look good though, but oh, that's driving me nuts. I want to change that.
Do you remember yesterday's vlog? The artist and author alley was completely empty, and all you saw were blank tables, blank canvases, and gray carpet. Now it is quite the opposite. Everyone getting the final touches set up here for their artwork, for their books, for whatever it is that they do, and it is such a cool bazaar of talent and ability that I shall never work hard enough to attain.
Here we have one of the biggest presences at Gen Con, Asmodee.
Bitewing Games, look at all of the Knizia. Yes, the Doctor is represented well, just from this publisher alone, but he's also in other places. But look at this. Look
This is
at
the
this.
only place you will find a Reiner Knizia plushie.
And that Reiner Knizia plushie holds a place of honor in my own home.
So I ran into Stefan from Asmodee here, and look at this. This is Battle for Hoth, the giant edition. Blast those power generators.
This might be my last recorded message. All right, here we go. Let's try for this. Wish me luck. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. It's like that scene in Starship Troopers with all the bugs.
First time here at Gen Con is one of my favorite companies. Am I allowed to play favorites? Yes, I am. It's my vlog, not yours. One of my favorite companies, Salt and Pepper here. Gonzalo, this looks great. You got quite a few new things over here, including the very timely Abemo Papam, right?
Yes, we are very excited to be here at Greece for the first time.
We have the balloon structure down there. There's a group there wearing the same shirts so they can find each other. That's good. It's basically Disney World is what this is.
Here's Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
Hello.
We're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix currently.
Have you played Gatsby?
I have not played Gatsby.
Have you played Shackleton Base?
I have not played Shackleton Base.
You're missing out. Have you played Pirates of Maracaibo?
I feel like you're asking me the wrong question.
Nice to meet you, Tom Bassel.
We get cosplayers here. Look at this. Cosplaying Tom Bassel. This might be a first. So, what made you decide to do this costume?
There was no other costumes left.
It was really important to me to show out, and I had to make sure that Tom Bassel was here and could greet people.
We have a line at our booth, and I was just getting ready to say that we don't typically get people rushing to the Dice Tower booth. I am wrong. Color me wrong.
See, those mats are going to go away real fast.
Oh, that's right. We have a mat giveaway, Eric. How many people?
25.
25
And
people.
I think that there's more than 25 people there.
How many people are there, Joey?
Probably 700.
700 people, Joey says. I think that looks like an accurate guesstimation here. And so, yeah, we were giving away these play mats for the first 25, and we're also doing the Dice Tower game. So, yeah, very exciting.
So cool. Well, there it is. That's the end of the major initial rush, but that doesn't mean that there's a dearth of people by any means whatsoever. There's still hordes of people coming in from afar, and there's multiple entrances. Keep in mind that you just watched about 7-8 minutes flow of people at one of 3 main entry areas.
Day one here, surprise visit at our booth from Van Ryder, some Final Girl. They brought us drinks. Do we trust them?
Here at the Perplexed booth, they're known for their Paco games that are, they basically come in a size of a pack of gum. Win, which is the horse racing game. There's simpler ones like Mad, a really cool little trick-taking game. Bog, which I know is Tom and Z's favorite. But, interesting news, coming soon, Quagmire. This is kind of a beefed-out board game version of Bog, the little card game there, where as you play frogs out to the shore here, you can also on future turns make them jump out to the respective lily pads based on the movement shown there. You can capture flies to get more card draw, tile draw, or you can try to capture opponent froggies with their movement.
Fruity Pebbles. This is a Fruity Pebbles water, and I'm going to say, as far as the flavor of Fruity Pebbles being represented in water, this is a 10 out of 10.
Extremely good.
Extremely good is his review. So yeah, there you go. Liquid Death Fruity Pebble version.
I don't know if you've ever met Berkey before, but he is a human billboard.
Woohoo! I'm like a walking logo.
You are. So, Berkey, where's your booth here in Gen Con?
Gen Con is my booth.
You have what, 12, 10 publishers or so? With
We brought a bunch of toppers for Asmodee, Ares games, Inside Up games, Lucky Duck games,
Small fries.
games. Yeah, a lot of the smaller companies in the industry, you know.
The halls are popping, and a lot of people are coming over to get some Final Girl. They have a con exclusive here, and it's selling very well.
Calliope, the big purple booth over here, and lots of cows with the return of Martian dice. Swoop, scoop, score! Check out the sweet Martian dice tower they got going on. Let's see it. Let's see a good roll.
I need a good roll. I need a good roll.
Is that a good roll?
No.
So here we've got some really cool dice. And then over here with some patterns and some metal ones.
Eric is here getting ready for our live play of Critter Kitchen.
We're gonna make some stuff. We're gonna collect some ingredients. We're gonna play with these adorable little chefs. Speedy little micro chefs. Oh yeah, look at these guys. They're adorable. They're adorable, I tell you.
Here we got Paverson Games, who has Luthier, and there's a line waiting to get that game. Yes, that's music fans, elegant men, each and every one of them.
All right, check it out over here. Everybody's most underrated Nintendo hero, Luigi, in a mech suit.
I was under the impression that this expansion was going to be here, but I was wrong. It's coming to Kickstarter. Nonetheless, I am absolutely stoked. Looks like a pretty big expansion too.
Catan, you ever heard of it? It's a major booth here at Gen Con. I hope that this up-and-coming game can get some traction and get some attention, because I think this one's going places. So you can see this beautiful red carpet treatment I'm getting. Not many booths can say they built an entire city in the middle of Gen Con. The upper deck booth advertising the Rush of Icor. These are 20-foot tall signs, I think. I might be underselling that even. But yeah, there's definitely a lineup of people here for this new CCG, the Rush of Icor, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The Asmodee Plaza over here is enormous. So you can see this is the lookout area, also Pergola from Rebel Studio. The new standalone Forest Shuffle is over. What is... Oh, these mochi are so happy.
We come from the same.
Dotted Games is the imprint that does the Lego games. So Monkey Palace we played on the channel, reviewed it last year, and then we're going to be doing a live play of this one at the booth here. Brick like this. One day we'll be playing this with some people, kind of checking out Fast Talking, Big Building. And over here is the Asmodee store, and you can quite see the line being occupied by one Andrew, designer of Wine Cellar. Congratulations!
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll be playing that one, reviewing it here in a little bit. But yeah, the line here is the important part. I kid, you're important too, because you're part of the line for the Asmodee store. On the back side of the Asmodee store is kind of this event space here. Looks like it'll be doing signings and stuff throughout. They flew out actual Swiss Guard from the Vatican to do security detail for these events. Star Wars Unlimited. There's a good amount of demo tabling going on over here, but ooh, the Mandalorian Adventures Clan of 2 expansion being shown off here as well. This is a cute little racing game that also coming out from Asmodee, Star Wars Super Teams, and we'll be playing this one at the Dice Tower booth, or someone will be coming out. I believe Joey will be playing this in the Asmodee Lounge later this week.
Here we go. 1. Four. Look at that. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, skull. Oh, it's gonna hurt so much. I am dead. That is the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So 13 stars over there. I've got 15, 17, and the designer 18. There's our winner.
I had a lot of cheese, but not as much as the designer had cheese. He had all the cheese, and he spiced all the cheese. He had like 50 points worth of cheese. There was no fighting that. He won by 1 point. So I was the second best chef.
Professor Kitty. Professor Kitty! Arcane Wonders has a cool display here for Number Chain, which they're demoing, as well as If Then. But they have a especially cool display for Cat in the Tower. Look at this thing. This is a wooden tower facsimile of what the game will be like. Your actual copy will be much smaller. Here's the crowds at the Dice Tower booth. I have not been able to cross the River Styx here and get into the actual booth itself. I'm looking for Charon to allow me through. I think I got it. Tom is in his element here. He's wearing his red fedora. He's in front of a dice tower and he's giving out prizes.
Hey, 3 3s, you didn't lose. You did this.
Well, I'm at the booth and the signings continue. Chris has more fans coming here and he's signing the games from Guatemala.
There's only one person who can replace Tom Vassell, and that's Alex Evans here, crushing it at the Mega Dice Tower. Come on up.
So now we're looking at one of my favorite parts of Gen Con. It's Cardapala. And these folks build and build and build all weekend long, and then Saturday night they're going to knock it all down, but not until they create these amazing structures.
There are all kinds of people at Gen Con. Disrespectful people, bad parents, lazy slobs. But there's also Joey.
Oh my goodness, it's Chris Yee!
One of the very important things to do at a convention like this, take a time to take a breather, hydrate, and eat a good healthy lunch.
This is the Gen Con block party. All these food trucks and giant lines. So I'm gonna try and pick the smallest line. Maybe I'll just eat Red Bull.
the nitrates will sustain you.
Yes, looking forward to it. This is one of my favorites, and we've got 3 new players. This is their first time playing ice, and Samson, one of the designers, is here to show us the ropes. And I assured the players that although I've played it multiple times, I'm pretty terrible. So they're not getting any kind of advantage.
You have the main actions there.
These are neutral for any player to use, and so they make it cheaper for you to execute.
I'm at one of the upstairs rooms here. The rooms are almost as diverse and big as the actual vendor hall itself. So we got the big old Avengers Marvel role-playing game. Good heavens. They've gone out of the way to make this really cool of an experience to walk into. Look at this, tables and tables of demos going on of the Marvel role-playing. It's tough to DM something quite like that, where you got superpowers on the line, but this is gorgeous. What a cool room up here.
And 45 minutes later, these are my Sloppy Joe covered loaded fries. Let's see if it's worth it.
Giant dinosaurs, they're buying cards. Always look up, there's good signs at the roof.
Tom's not here, but you went to, I'm looking at that school, Pensacola Christian College. I know that school from somewhere. Show us the inside of this yearbook. Look at that. Look at that. This was Tom when he graduated college, right there in the middle of the book. So you went to school with Tom?
I did. This is Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts, famed football team. But right now, during Gen Con, it's full of gamers. Let's go see. All the gaming joy you could possibly want. All just down there on the field. This is proof that this is a real playing area for football, in case you thought that they faked the whole thing. This is like some elaborate VR simulation.
Yes! Yes!
Jumbotron is showing gaming footage. Down here on the floor is where the Gen Con Games library lives. They won't let me in without a ticket, so I can't give you any specifics, but it looks like they got a lot of stuff there. You can't refer to the quality.
Hey, I found the history of Asmodee, and I remember these moments. I remember reviewing Jungle Speed. Of course, I remember Seven Wonders. I remember them telling me it was going to win the Spiel des Jahres before it did. Lots of cool things here. Everyone looks at Asmodee as this huge thing, and they forget how small it was when it started. I don't think it's small anymore.
Taking the secret way back to the convention center. And in the bowels of the convention center connector is True Dungeon, where you can flick things at creatures and solve puzzles together. It's like an escape room mixed with D&D, mixed with True Dungeon.
You can pre-order. We have opened the shop just today. It's opening shop.
As predicted, I did not win. Actually, I got pretty crushed from some of our new players, but a great time, I believe, was had by all. Am I being fair on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent.
Folks, I am playing the Imperials here against one of the designers of the game. How could I possibly win? The answer is easy. I brought the other designer on my side, Mr. Richard Borg. There's no way we can lose because I saw the movie.
I'm kind of the second.
We are ready.
No blast, no blast, no blast.
Well, I just found what I would say is the most expensive board game, and I guess not ever because games have been made of gold. The Lord of the Rings, the Confrontation. Look at these pieces. These are the pieces for it. Look at these shadow pieces. They're also really nice. This is definitely the most deluxe thing I think that's ever been made. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Lord of the Rings, the Confrontation, most deluxe version of a game ever.
And here in the underground passage are a whole bunch of extra vendors. Far less crowded than the exhibit hall.
fantastic paint and take area here. There's multiple paint companies involved and honestly a wait line on almost every one, so it's great to see.
Eric is once again here at the Dice Tower booth, about to play Twinkle Twinkle from All Play.
I'm a space fish.
That's wonderful.
And as a space fish, I'm going to be collecting all sorts of stars, as space fish do.
I don't want to brag, but it was a close one, but Adrian can't roll the dice.
I created a gorgeous galaxy, except for the fact that I sucked a good number of my stars into black holes, which was cool, epic, explosive, worth no points.
This beloved superhero character is undergoing a tremendous resurgence with the new movie. Look at this incredible, incredible statue of Superman. Yes, the Man of Steel.
Now comes one of my favorite parts of Gen Con, though one of the most stressful for me this year. The Dice Tower Awards are going to be over in the 500. Hello? No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, the 500 Ballroom is going to host the Dice Tower Awards. So we're going to be running that here, getting stuff set up. Volume check, mic checking Eric Summerer, and then we're going to be credit checking him afterwards. Here's the Dice Tower, hard at work. We are putting in the miles, hitting rubber to the pavement. We're waiting for the prior show to us to end before we can start the Dice Tower Awards sound check and video check and face check and credit check and brake check.
Check engine light.
Check engine light. Czechia check to see if you're from the Czech Republic. Check
soda from Winn-Dixie.
Czech soda from Winn-Dixie. That's a thing that I just learned about that exists. We're getting set up here for the Dice Tower Awards. You can see their setup here is impressive, very impressive. This is what we contribute to it. And they'll be running all the cameras and the stream and everything like that. Andrew, the Mandrew, is going to be the one running it from back here. So all the pressure's on him. Anything that goes wrong with any of the prep I did, I get to blame on Andrew. How do you feel about that?
That's fine, I'll take it.
Eric is going to be doing a run-through of his musical piece next, while the fantastic production crew back here is getting us visually in place, audibly in place, Eric in place. It's it's honestly quite a bit to do in the next 35 minutes, but once we're set, we're good to go.
All right, here you see the command central behind the stage at the Dice Tower Awards. We haven't started yet. And I've checked everything out. I've looked over all the equipment. I've checked the gaffer and the boom. The best boy is doing very well. I have no confidence in the key grip. I have no confidence in the key grip, but we have to do what we have to do. We may have to recruit Andrew to be the key grip. He has no idea what he's doing. Andrew, you're fired. Here we go. Let's just hope for the best.
Okay. Once everybody's in, you gather all the people up, and you guys just find a seat somewhere.
Bruce is the bouncer here, and you see the lines of people out there.
Yep. That same door like normal.
Minutes.
Are you wearing a shirt?
Here
what are you, a new designer or something?
Here in the green room, I'm being berated.
Yes.
Boo.
No.
How do you do?
I do well, thank you.
No, how do you do?
I do.
How do you do it?
Coffee and a can-do attitude.
Tom Bass is in the audience for the Tom Bass Show.
The judge evaluation. It's the beauty of the breed while playing it together.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
We got a couple of great presenters coming up, including one very special presenter.
Hi, how's it going?
Doing good, Arnie. How about yourself?
I am a little nervous.
Good.
But this guy's talking me into it. Thanks, man. He's the best.
Well, you have to present the award.
Right. Okay. You sure?
I mean, I'll do the hard work. All you have to do is say, and the nominees are.
Oh, the nominees. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Eric didn't know any of this was happening.
Hey, look, I'm on stage, and there's the audience.
We are here to present best artwork.
We are.
Look at that.
I gotta get those painted.
Yeah, oh yeah. Make like a really big canvas, even a mural.
This is us at the end of the night. Everyone's out in the hall. It's over. Look at Eric's relief on his face. He's so happy it's done. Look at Kenny. He's relieved that the show's done. Get out of the place, Alex Radcliffe. There's Z in the middle of everything, as always. We're done. And we're done with another blog here, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. It's more Gen Con to come. I'm Tom Vassell, and you've been watching the Dice Tower blog. Day 1 Gen Con. I think that's what it is. Probably. Hey, thanks for watching another video here on the Dice Tower. We really appreciate you stopping by and checking our things out. Thanks so much for joining us today. And hey, if you really like what we're doing here at the Dice Tower, then there are different ways to support the Dice Tower. One of those ways is through Patreon. We have links in the description to this video, and we have links to lots of other things we do down there, so definitely check it out. But either way, we're glad you watched us. Tell your friends about the Dice Tower. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vassell, and I hope you enjoyed this video.